Hi guys, hello everyone. This is Neelam and I am back for all of you with another reading. I am so sorry that I haven't been posting very frequently these days, but the reason is nothing as such. But yeah, I've been a little occupied in my personal life, and like every one of you, I do have my own phases. So, yes, I am better and I wanted to do this question today for all of you. So, this question is inspired by one of my favorite decks. It is called The Journey of Love. Alright, this is a beautiful deck. I don't know if you guys, I mean, people, whoever are tarot enthusiasts and watch my channel, this is a gorgeous deck with beautiful explanations. And like people who are madly in love with the feeling of love, like me, would love this deck. So, all tarot readers out there, if you're really interested, do go get this. This is very beautiful, by the way. Even the artworks and explanations are gorgeous. Okay, so now coming to the question, all of us, like you, me, or anybody, we all feel that unknowingly, knowingly, we all are on a journey. That's what I feel. Uh, it could be of discovering yourself, it could be towards love, and in the process, you discover yourself. But the byproduct, okay, I feel the byproduct of these journeys is always discovery. You get to know new things about yourself, you get to know new things about the other person as well who's involved in this journey with you. Okay, so today's question is, what's next in your journey of love? Why do I use the word love in this question is because the most inspirational feeling in this world, I feel, is love. It makes you understand what the extremes of emotion can be. It is that one particular feeling. It can lead to hatred, it can lead to immense attraction, it can lead to a lot of other things. So, people who are driven by passion, people who are driven by their instincts, are very, very connected to feelings and emotions, and the driving factor is always love. And that's what I feel. Okay, so yes, love is in general for me a very, very strong factor that leads, like acts as a catalyst for a lot of things. Okay, so now the question that we are looking at, I told you, what's next in your journey of love? Okay, so as you can see that I have three piles here in front of me. This one is pile number one. This is the red jasper pyramid. So now how I want you to go about is, I've used three different objects. All right. So not necessary that you have to be attracted to colors or textures. It is if you feel attracted to objects. This is the pyramid, this is the seashell, and this is the finger ring. All right. Now you can look at it as angel wings or whatever. I know that whenever I've worn this, I've got a lot of compliments on YouTube as well as in general. So you can see whichever one you like. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we get. 1 second. You guys can choose meanwhile. You can pause the video, meditate over the question, what's next in your journey, and pick the pile that attracts you the most. And I shall begin with number one. This is the pyramid. All right. Okay. So here we are. This is the pyramid. I just want to change my set up a bit before we begin, because this candle has just kind of started to, you know, whatever you want to call it, melt and all that. Okay. So, what's next in your journey of love? Pile number 1, the pyramid. Now, give me a minute. I would want to meditate over it before I begin. Okay, so I did see a lot of the magenta color, and it seemed to me like some sort of a flowy cloth of magenta color which kept flowing with the air. Let's see what we see here. Okay, here's your pile. Energy. Okay. Beauty. Co-create. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Choice. Just give me a minute, okay? Let me just kind of bring it all together for you guys. I want this candle for some reason. Let's see. What's next in your journey of love? Pile number 1. So first thing that I pick up is that some decision is to happen, and it's a very strong energy. Some decision has to be taken, and the energy behind this decision, okay, is very strong. I can just get that vibe. Whatever is kind of acting as a catalyst to make this change happen or make this choice happen is a very strong energy, okay? So what's next in your journey of love is a choice, for sure. Is a choice for the better, is a choice for accepting something that is beautiful, something that you deserve, okay? Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Now, this spread is a very powerful spread, I would say, because the energy that I'm picking up is very strong. Okay, the energy that I pick up is, what should I say, like something like of a ignition, all right? It's like maybe this decision or this choice was way pending for a long time, and now you have to do this because you deserve to be in something much better. Like I'm sensing that the environment that you're in, you don't deserve that. You deserve something really better. Okay? So now what I'm seeing, that what the universe is offering you or whatever is happening here is basically a choice which is kind of scary for you. Okay? Which is probably, it's like the fear of the unknown. All right? It's a little scary, but what you're doing is like some sort of a work. It's like some sort of a co-creation of a stable new beginning. Okay? It is a co-creation of a stable new beginning. All right? And this is a part of some sort of a plan. I'm picking up this is a part of a divine plan, and this is leading to a very stable foundation of something very beautiful. Co-creating, beginning, beauty. So I have 22, then I have 4. Again, I have 8. So do you see 4s and 8s? 6, 7, 8 again. So 4 is the number of stability, 8 is the number of power. So I told you 8 energy. The energy for this choice is very strong. Like it's like now you have to do this. It's a very how should I say, like, you know, when a rocket is about to take off, it's that strong a vibe that I'm getting. So it's about to happen. All right, it's just about to happen, and you have to release and come out of the environment that you were living in thinking that this is what you deserve. All right, so what is next is that your movement is changing, I feel, and this is very unexpected. You are moving towards stability with a lot of power. This I've picked up from the numbers. Okay, you're moving towards a stable foundation. You are moving towards wisdom and power. Wisdom, look at the owl here and look at the leopard here. I feel this is symbolizing wisdom and power both. So you are, I feel people who've chosen this pile, you're learning also. You're learning. You are kind of a little amazed probably with the way you are growing, or the way you, I mean, whatever is happening in your life at present is a little surprising for you, I feel, but then you still know somewhere that this is like a strong energy that is just pushing you to grow, to understand your true power. All right, this is just pushing you in that direction is what I see. And you are stepping into a very stable foundation. Like what the universe is offering you is something that is very, very stable, grounded. You don't have to feel scared. I don't know, some of you might be feeling scared of this choice. So the universe is telling you that you don't need to feel scared of this choice. You don't have to feel scared of this choice. Now, in this card, I don't know, this candle is attracting me a lot here. I think you've been thinking a lot. Probably some of you, whoever has chosen this pile, feel very attracted to fire, or you kind of do a little bit of fire gazing or something, candle flame gazing to feel at peace, because I don't know, I do that. Okay, it seems as if, you know, you are understanding a lot of things. Like there's suddenly a lot of things coming in your mind, and they are actually making you realize a lot of things. Okay, and this feeling is kind of leaving you in a zone, in a very thinking and observant mode. Okay, it's leaving you in that dimension, and it's like a lot of, like, see, if you see this card, it's like she's reading, she is understanding, she's getting enlightened, and she's putting all of that into work, like making something out of it. And then I have co-create. Okay, so I do this is a very strong energy pile. I don't know, I mean, it's just giving me a very it's a very strong pile. See, I feel that whatever choice you're going to make, okay, whatever choice you're being driven to make is kind of driving you, okay, towards something that is powerful. Like, I don't know, I want to emphasize on the word powerful, because this is powerful. This is very powerful. Trust me, guys. The kind of knowledge and wisdom that you're going to gain out of this experience of choosing whatever this is, okay, is going to make you feel more beautiful about yourself, and you will be powerful and wise at the end of this. So there's nothing to be afraid about. There's nothing to be afraid about. Phew. Okay, guys, pile number 1. Do let me know in the comments whoever's chosen this. It's a very strong energy. That's what I have for pile number 1, guys. Do let me know in the comments if this kind of made sense or resonated, because I don't know, these days when I'm doing my readings, they're just going a little too intense. Probably they are my energies that kind of collide with whoever I'm trying to talk to. So please let me know if this made sense, and if you have some questions, suggestions, do let me know. Private reading details are there in the description, so you can reach out to me. And do comment and let me know, because yeah, I am watching all your comments and I'm replying to them. Please share your experiences. I really love to hear from you. Thank you, and I'll move to pile number 2. Bye. Okay, so pile number 2 is the seashell. Now this particular seashell is very special to me because I picked it up from a very special trip that I went for. So I always tend to pick up some souvenirs, and I don't buy them, I pick them up from the roads and from some places, whatever attracts me, and just want them. All right, so let's see what's next in your journey of love. Okay, we'll see the cards, but I think that people who've chosen this pile, number 2, I feel you guys are stretching and pushing your limits. Okay, and I don't know for what that is, but you're pushing your limits to an extent which you probably didn't even know that you can. Okay, and you're a little amazed by that. Let's see what we see in the cards. Seashell. Journey. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Imagine. 5 of Wands. King of Pentacles. Secrets, whisper, confidences, sharing. The pearl threaded. Okay, I'll use the book for this particular card. Just give me a second. First, let me just read the pearl threaded ones for you guys so that I also get to a point. Though we labor through the illusions of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together, we are creating a precious offering in the return of her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to one hand. Then we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. I get this. So give me a moment. Quite a pile, I must say. Okay, so pile number 2. What's next in your journey of love? Well, in this spread, the card that is attracting my eyes the most, actually two cards, is this pearl threaded and the journey. Okay, now what's next in your journey of love? So firstly, I think that you are in an energy of clearing a lot of mess in your life. Okay, now why I say this is because of the Five of Wands and the secrets that I feel. What's happened is that there is some situation, either you or your person, I don't know, probably take it how it resonates, guys. I am seeing that there is some situation which has led to a lot of conflict, lot of misunderstanding, and you probably started to feel that where am I? Like, what am I doing? Am I even should I be even doing this? Do I even deserve this? You're questioning, all right? So what I see from these cards is that you have okay, so you have had been living in a certain sort of a mindset. Okay, you thought that probably this is what I want and you visualized it. Okay, now suddenly you've put in efforts in that direction. Please guys, take it how it resonates. I'm getting this picture, so I'm telling you. So you visualize that this is what I want and this is what it should be like. All right, but all of a sudden you feel that you see all the toxicity or probably all of the mess that is involved in this particular situation that you visualized would give you happiness. Okay, you suddenly see the truth. Okay, that am I, you're just questioning that, am I correct? Like, should I even do this? Like, you think that you've followed this particular mindset for a very long time and you've come a certain level with this mindset or with this person. Okay, thinking that this is what I want, but all of a sudden in this process, in this journey, you have grown as an individual. So what happens when you grow is that you understand what you deserve. Okay, and suddenly in this situation you just realize that I have put in efforts in this direction. Okay, I have done whatever is required, but why does it still feel as if I don't I deserve something better? And that feeling is coming because as a person you have grown. while being on this journey. So there's no need to hate this part of Five of Wands and Secrets, because this has just made you a wiser person. And that's the reason why your visualization or your goals have kind of changed. Okay, you have understood your own worth. Okay, you've understood your own worth, and now it's like you want to be with people or be around people, okay, who fit into your mindset now, like the way you think, who fit into that way of thinking. You want to be with those kind of people. Like the vibe that I get from this pile is that as individuals, you have become more mature than what you were because of this entire huddle. You've just understood that how special you are. Okay? You've understood your own worth, basically. And now that you've understood that, you are trying to figure out that who are these people who can be these threads in this garland which you are a part of. Now, I don't know how many of you are understanding what I'm trying to say, but I'll try to explain it as much as possible because this energy is a little different. So, it's like you started your journey from a destination X to Y with someone and or with some sort of a visualization that this person is going to be there with me. You started this journey, and while on this journey this person was there with you, or probably this mindset was there with you. But while being on this journey with this person, you grew as an individual. You understood what you want. Okay, you figured out how mature you have become as a person. Okay, and now that you've reached this, you haven't reached the destination till now, but probably you say 2/3 done. So now you suddenly feel that I have grown, but has this person grown with me? Will this person be able to understand me now? Okay, and the answer probably you haven't figured out the answer, but these questions are coming there in your mind, and that is what I'm sensing for this pile. Probably these questions are coming there in your mind. Okay, and now what you want to do is that you have reached that maturity level that it's not that at any cost I want this person. This person is the one, like this person is the only one that I want to be with. No, you've reached that maturity level where you are okay to understand yourself, and you know that, okay, if this person doesn't fit in my bill, okay, if this person is not a part of the garland that I belong to, then I have to move on. And this is for my own betterment. Okay, so it is for betterment because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles card. Now, this person, the King of Pentacles, is someone who's mature, stable, grounded, knows what he wants, and has the patience. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Because you've reached that certain kind of a maturity level in your life where you're, okay, I have understood a lot of things. Like there's certain set of clarity that you have got, and with this clarity you just know that you have become more receptive to things that are coming to you, to what the universe has to give you, because you on this journey you have accepted a lot of things in your life, and a lot of things about yourself as well. This is what is next in your journey. You have been prepared, you've been made ready, okay, to accept yourself, one. And second thing that I pick up is that you are now at that kind of a maturity level that you know that if a particular partner or if a particular person is not fitting the way I want, like, I mean, the kind of maturity that I have, then with all sanity, with all respect, you are willing to, move on. It's not like any longer you are feeling sad or you're feeling bad, because this is not you who is doing this. This is your wisdom that is doing it. Okay, I don't know who needed to hear this, probably for some sort of a confidence. I don't know. Okay, let me know in the comments if this kind of brought you some message, because I pretty much know of a lot of people who are going through this phase. Okay, so you are not, like, you're reaching pile number 2. You, in your journey now, what's next is that you are not compromising. That's what I'm seeing. You're not kind of, you are understanding your own worth, and now you're not in the zone of compromising. You just are going to be calm, composed, and accept what you deserve, and only what you deserve, nothing less than that. That's the energy that I'm picking up for pile number 2. Okay, guys, I hope that you got a message. This reading was very deep. I think even the first pile was very deep. So do let me know in the comments if this kind of got you some message, clarity. And yeah, please suggest questions if you have any in mind. I would love to do them. Okay, bye. All right. Pile number 3 is the ring. Okay. All right. So let's see what's next in your journey of love. The previous 2 piles have been extremely intense, so I don't know what's coming next here. So let's see. 1 second, guys. All right. Okay, so this is about electricity. Now, I don't know. This seemed to be like you are, whoever has chosen this pile, you are very fiery right now. It's like electric sparks. Now, probably you're in a very good manifestational energy, or probably in a very good zone of getting what you want. It's a very creative energy that I pick up. So let's see what we see through the cards. Integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. By the book. 10 of Swords. 4 of Wands. Distance, divide, separation, discord. She is the moon. Okay. We'll read out the journey of love, because we'll see. 1 second. Okay, so she is the moon. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar. The right timing promoting growth, planting when there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. If you're unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way as the moon grows full. All things come in time. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly, and you're unsure if you are really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You're moving and growing, and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing even in the midst of the deepest night. So there's a poem, I would want to read it. Waiting is the central message. These moments are precious, like jewels on the crown of life. They beckon my heart, forming memories that sparkle with joy and like the longing of a sweet caress. They draw me near, melting into one, showing what is possible on the journey of life, waiting for the seasons to change. Okay. Pile number 3. Now, just give me a moment. I'll arrange your cards. This is a very interesting topic. Okay, so what's next in your journey of love, pile number 3? Alright, so first thing I see, pile number 3, is that you as a person, you've just kind of realized something in your life. Okay, you've probably okay, so probably I feel a lot of you have been in a situation which has drained you out like completely. Okay, with the 10 of swords here, I feel you are drained because of this situation. Okay, and now you are getting a call from within to put an end to certain things that don't serve you any longer, things that are offending your soul. Embrace your truth. This is calling for you to change. Okay, this is the next thing that is coming up, is this change. You had to go through the grind so that you get to this point of saturation to understand that you need to end this. Okay, and probably this is very unexpected, very unexpected. It's like it's something that you thought that just couldn't happen. Now I'm getting a situation, like I'm just giving you an example. What I pick up from the cards is that probably you are leaving behind a person or a situation that you feel is just draining you out completely, so you're bringing in some sort of a distance here. Okay, like I mean, probably taking a break from this situation and trying to just be calm and composed. Okay, either you're doing that, or or maybe you know what you love, you know what you desire, and that's there in front of you, but you're stuck in some sort of a situation and you are not being able to leave it. So now the universe is trying to tell you that you have to leave it, and this is coming. Like pretty much you will leave it. It's not about will you leave it or you won't, it's about when will you leave it now. So I do see that this is distance. So 8, 9, 10, 11. I think probably say around November, I feel that this distance will come in. Like when I say this distance, it means you are going to leave that thing behind that is stopping you from getting your ultimate happiness. You will leave that thing behind. Now, this could be the person that you are with currently, or this could be a situation that is stopping you from being with the person whom you love. So take it how it resonates. Okay, if you've been feeling very agitated with a person that you are already with right now, okay, then probably this is telling you that it's high time that you leave this toxicity, this drain, this burden behind, because you need to drop things that offend your soul now. I think you've just been very very hurt, or something has happened which is just, you're like I mean, I see a Walking Dead kind of a picture. It's like that. Okay, so the universe is telling you, take a break from this, and this is unexpected. Okay, this is unexpected. You were probably, I don't know, you were waiting in this zone with this She is the Moon and the Ten of Swords. I think you had been waiting for this. If you see, these images also look very similar to me. Now the thing is that you shouldn't be waiting any longer. Okay, you need to drop things that offend your soul and embrace your truth. There is no point dealing with things that hurt you, and you have been doing that for a while now, and you should not be doing it. Okay, things that have kept you, like, probably you've just become numb. That's the word that I'm getting. So now, if you bring in this distance, okay, if you take this decision, what I'm seeing is that you will get the happiness that you wanted by the book. Okay, if you feel that, say for example, ahead of you you have a person, if you feel that this person is coming or this person is there and you're a little scared to leave this situation, then don't be, because this person or the other situation that is calling you is much more happier, is going to give you the Four of Wands that you wanted. Okay, probably you could be scared because this thing might not be by the book. Okay, or it will give you the happiness the way you wanted in your books. Okay, so either this is care, or this is something that you did not, definitely this is a very unexpected energy that I'm picking up for this pile. Okay, so you weren't sure. So what's next is this change, this putting an end to this Ten of Swords and waiting moment, because I don't know what you were waiting for. It's like the divine calling you to end this situation, to put an end to this entire huddle of feeling drained and hurt and God knows a lot of other things. Okay, move towards this happiness that is visible now. Move in this direction, because this is tangible. If you're scared that this is not tangible, it is tangible, and this is next in your journey. This is next in your journey. It's like, when you are on a journey, there are episodes that you see, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. But this is the next chapter. Embrace it without scare, without fear. Okay? Alright, so this is one of the longest readings that I've done as of now. Like, off late, I used to do such long readings with them. Anyways, do let me know in the comments if this resonated, guys. Pile number 3, I hope that you got a message, you got clarity. And do let me know if you have any questions, suggestions, and private reading details are there in the description, so you can reach out to me. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.